Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you come across this video. Thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. I love you guys so much. I hope that you had a fantastic weekend. Yeah, I'm so glad you're here with me. Thank you to everyone who's like liking, sharing, subscribing, booking, sending donations, tipping the Clarista, all of the things. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And also, just a reminder, so the level up exchange is every week. Obviously, not everyone can do it every week, but just a little tidbit on that. It's like a spiritual lottery, if you will. You can send in a as little as $1 or as large as whatever. It will sit in the Cash App until every Friday. I will put everyone's name that donated into an app, and it chooses the winner. So you can do that. The Cash App for that is in the description box below. To book or anything with me, send in, tip the Clarista or whatever, that is also in the description box below. Okay, let's dive into it. So I was shown something very cool during my meditation this morning, and it was kind of just explaining what's happening. So when we start this journey, okay, we have ancestors that are our guides, that are kind of, they signed a contract to lead us to a higher frequency. And the thing is what they're saying is like, so, and here's the thing is you signed up with a bunch of ancestors, right? All of these ancestors are wanting to move up as well, right? They're wanting to evolve as well. And so if they can guide you through this process and get you to level up, okay, then they get to go with you, right? They get to, so in the beginning, right, we are at a certain frequency, a lower vibration, you know what I mean? Not no hate or anything like that. It's just the realness of it, okay? You are vibing lower, really just kind of still unawakened, very probably traumatized is what I heard. Yeah. Suffering from different things and there are other ancestors, right? That when they left, okay, they left at that same frequency, okay? That is their responsibility, or not their responsibility. No. Sorry. It is their, duty, I should say, to help guide you to the next frequency. And when you get to level up, they do too, right? And then ushers in, and then there's more ancestors. So now you have the ancestors that you brought with you, as well as new ancestors that are at this new frequency. And you just continue to do this as you continue to break these cycles, and all of these ancestors are coming along with you. Now, I feel like they're explaining it this way to let you know. First of all, this is like, not to say that like you wouldn't be protected if you weren't doing this like ginormous mission, okay? But this is a very large reason why your protection is so important, okay? You have been chosen to do this since you were a child, okay? Some of you could have had some sort of like near-death experience or something when you were younger, or you could have just had like a dream or something. I don't know. There could have been something, you may or may not remember it, in which you kind of, but a lot of you, it's like, you kind of, see, there's like this confusion about whether or not some of you were born, the contract was already written, but some of you were chosen to do this as a child. There was almost like this, what is that called one, like when one soul enters into a already living body, and it kind of like, this is what it feels like. It feels like there something about that. Okay? So just take it where it fits. But anyway, so chosen since you were a child, or since you were born, or came into this life doing this on purpose here. But so it shows you how protected you are, right? It shows you how important the mission is, okay? And it also shows you I don't know, there's other things I feel like that maybe it's like it kind of shows you the extent of what it is that you're doing, right? Because when you're here, especially in the beginning of this journey, right, and you can't really maybe there's no evidence, right, of any of this, or maybe there's you're still making sense of everything, is what I heard. Okay. So, and I totally get that, right? It takes time. There are a lot of people who are waking up at this time, or, some of you have been waking up for months, maybe even years, still trying to make sense. Yep. Yep. You know what I mean? And I think that we're going to spend our lives doing that. So don't let it take over your whole life. Right? Don't let yeah. Okay, let's get some messages about this. They're saying, so this is letting you know the size of the army, right, that is behind you, all right, or the size of the army that is going to be behind you. So let's get some messages. Let's see what you need to know aside from that, or anything in association to that, associated with that, or or whatever. Guys, I got the paint out of my hair. It was good. It's good. All right. What does the collective need to know about this? Yeah, we have the Four of Swords, which is like the angels, okay, in some instances. And the Temperance card, which is the Earth Angel, okay. So, yeah, there's kind of this, I'm really picking up on this big energy of like you kind of being this, I feel like while you're still a very old soul, I feel like you are still kind of young in the spectrum of things, okay? Or maybe like your spirit is just like a younger, more free spirit or something. There's something here. I'm just picking up on a really like excited energy of like, ooh, I'll go. Yeah, that was some of you. Just know. You're walking through some sort of gate here. And you're being given some sort of key. Mm-hmm. And the key comes after the gate. So you already have the key to get to the gate. It's almost like this energy. You know what it's almost like this energy when you walk through a gate, that next level of ancestors, right, that show up. They're at that door waiting with the next key. But you've got to figure out what this key goes to. Interesting. So it's like backwards, right? It's like doing the maze backwards, which that's how I always do mazes. Um, and there's this energy of saying, like, there's no pressure though, right? You're in a new level, enjoy the new level, okay? You'll find it's just like keep this key safe because you're going to need it, right? Keep this, so it may be some sort of perception, some sort of information, some sort of, it may actually be a key. Some of you may be like, you may be getting keys to like a new house or like a new vehicle here, okay? But also, there's some of you that are doubting your ability to create, okay? And I'm hearing, like, look around you. Just look around you. Yeah, listen, you needed to know that you were going to get here no matter what. Or you're going to get wherever you're supposed to be no matter what. Like, usually this is the Eight of Swords, and usually I would take this like in a completely different way, but this is giving energy, especially with the Four of Swords being here, and we're talking about angels. Okay. And the swords, a lot of you I'm picking up could be like clear cognizance, and so the swords could be like these spiritual messages, the information. Anyways, so what I'm getting here with this though is like that you are this light right here in the middle, right? And these are your ancestors here, just kind of like guiding you in a direction, right? Kind of following you as you move, shifting with you, moving with you here, okay? Um, to make sure that you get to this Four of Wands energy, that you get to this, if you can see, that you get to this door. Yeah, some of you are walking through that door. You're in a new, yeah, I heard you're like getting settled into this new level. Okay. And levels is just a good way for me to describe it. Okay. There's no, it's not really how it goes, right? Time is not linear, and there's really not levels to this stuff, but it's like on your own journey, right? There's no like everyone's experiencing their own thing, right? Everyone came here for different things. With the main thing in mind is raising the collective consciousness in order to create this in order to kind of create this new earth, right? So but they came with different things in mind as far as, and they're healing different things, and they're working through different demons and mastering different skills and gifts, and you know what I mean? Like it's just that everyone's kind of on their own thing here. So that's why it's also very important that you never compare yourself to anyone, okay? Because like, that will keep you stuck more than anything. Okay, what's this? What's this? Temperance, Three of Pentacles. Um, you know what I just heard? It's that lyric from that song, artificially intelligent way. What is, got us something from the Grays they want to co-sign here, okay? Yeah, this is like, and so for some of you, okay, for some of you, I'm picking up on this energy where literally, okay, that, what is that called? Where like the soul, like, kind of like steps in or something here. There's like a step in or something like that, okay? Some of you, this happened when you were a child, and this is why you feel so outside of your family here, in a way, okay? So just so you know, it sounds insane. It sounds absolutely insane, but some of you are not the same soul that was born into the human vessel that you were in. Only take that if it resonates. What you do with that information, I have no idea, okay? And I don't know how that works. I can't even remember what it's called. So, okay, what is this for? 4 wands, 8 of swords, please. Also, there's this energy of, you know, we talked about settling into this new energy, this new timeline, this new level, if you will. Okay, so I feel like your defense team may have multiplied. You know what I mean? By 2. Okay, may have doubled. All right. Yeah, I'm really just picking up on this. There's a couple different timelines here, okay? So there's an energy where like somebody was like randomly tapped on the shoulder by a couple ancestors and were like, hey, let's go down this journey. We have this opportunity to change, to get the keys to heaven, to bring our bloodline into the keys of heaven, right? Heaven, state of consciousness, heaven on earth, right? And whatever you think, right? But it's like to kind of break free from these chains, okay? And some of you are like, hell yeah, right? Hold my beer, let's go, okay? And so, you've been doing the work and you are at this like next level, right? Okay. So now they're saying, right? So some of you are like several levels along. Okay. But others of you just know that you've at least doubled you're on this next level. Okay. So just know that like it's going to keep growing. But like you're just getting settled in here. So there's a lot of adventure, I feel like, coming, to be honest with you. I do. I feel like there's a lot of adventure coming. For others of you, okay? Like I said, there's this step in soul or something like that, like from when you were a child or something. And it's almost like when you stepped in, you kind of fell asleep too, or some of you, maybe you didn't, okay? But I feel like most of you did, and there was a time when the ancestors kind of came through. I am kind of picking up on extraterrestrial energy in a big way, okay? So Pleiadians is coming through, Arcturians is coming through, Lemurians is coming through, okay? So that's not even just extraterrestrials. There's definitely some but anyways, and so there's kind of this energy of them being like, okay, now it's go time. It's time for you to wake up, right? Okay, so what's this 4 of Wands, 8 of Swords? Yeah, there's been an energy that's been defeated here, which is cracking open the door. There was an energy that you were attached to that's cracking open the door. We've been talking about that in this moon, the recent moon or the eclipse, or there's something here. And so you are experiencing, maybe you've been experiencing lots of shifts and lots of changes since the eclipse here, or but you're getting your energy back here. Something that was taken from you, or right, like there's something here. um yeah, so there's kind of this energy of like slow and steady, continue this slow and steady type of energy. Like, now I don't want to say slow and steady here, because I want to also encourage, like, whatever momentum you've been at, you should keep that, because I feel like it's really steady. I feel like it's actually really kind of like snowballing into a lot of really great things here. Okay. But there's this energy in which you took some sort of action, um, and cut some sort of cord here with a restriction, right? Broke another chain. You broke another chain. We've been taught, right? Like, this is not, and so this is just, I feel like this is a reminder. This is kind of bringing all these different pieces together and letting you know that, like, you just walked through another door. You just walked through another timeline type of energy, and you're getting settled in here. Um, you know what I mean? And I feel like, honestly, the timelines really just keep shifting, but it's like you're getting settled into a new energy, a new frequency. You may also be it's like these new ancestors that are showing up for you, I feel like, are also here to teach you something new, right? The ones before, right, that got you to this, through this first level, they taught you something, okay? And they're still with you. They didn't go anywhere. They're still with you, but there are new ones here that are teaching you something new, right? So now it's just doubled, right? So as above, so below. Things in your life might be multiplying, okay? Or you know what I'm saying, like, there you could be receiving a lot of blessings, or you know what I mean. It's like there's this energy about ooh, okay, so there's like this it's funny, the word exchange is coming through. There's this energy of where the ancestors are like, they're blessing you because you did it. You're bringing them to this next level. And so some of you may be feeling guided to kind of do something for them as well, give back to them in some type of way, or but just put something on your altar, or maybe like burn a candle, right? Or whatever it is, right? To make something like I don't know, get just so there could be some sort of like gift exchange happening here, okay? But and I feel like it's like overnight here, okay? There are things that are shifting for you. I feel like some of you could be experiencing like a new energy, every day, like just noticing different things about yourself, like little tiny improvements, things that you had been kind of I'm hearing like hyper focused on, right? But there's something about like letting it go and kind of allowing it to be what it is, that actually is like shifting it and changing it for you. Okay. 2455 might be very significant, or like 24, 246, 2468, or just 55, maybe even 555, 45, something. Anyways, okay. Hangman, the Two of Wands. Yeah, there was like some sort of battle here. Like I said, it's like there could have been, you could have been going up against, there was like some sort of spiritual battle here. And now I feel like there was energies within you, right? Because our greatest battle will always be the battle against ourselves. We are our biggest enemies at the end of the day, absolutely. But there are other energies that we sign up to, kind of, we have contracts with here in which we kind of draw into our reality so that we can learn a lesson. There's one particular energy that you have mastered, that you have released yourself from, okay? That at some point along the line, right, somebody in the ancestry and the generations kind of attach themselves, kind of put a chain with this energy, sold themselves, sold the bloodline, something, right? Knowingly or unknowingly, that's none of our business. It doesn't matter. You signed up to break it, and that's what you've done. And so now there's kind of another energy here that I feel like I'm really picking up on, an energy that is like kind of, whoa, matching your swag is what I heard. That's new. Who am I talking to? Better not be any kids up in here, okay? But anyways, but somebody that matches your vibe here, okay, for sure, because, and they have their own key, and their key looks a little different than your key. So it's like two people that are coming to like the same level. They both have their own key, which is important, right? They both have their own wand here, okay, and their own key. And so this could start as like some sort of friendship. It does not have to be romantic at all. I am picking up on like it does feel like a masculine and a feminine energy here. There could be a possible distance between two people. But we've been talking about this. Yeah. Yeah. So I want to know, kind of, let's talk about this new level. Let's talk about maybe even the new, okay. Actually, they're saying that we're going to do that on Patreon. Okay. So on Patreon, we're going to talk about the new level, like what kind of things you might experience in this new level here. Okay. Also, we might talk about, I think I want to talk about what, like the ancestors, right? These new ancestors that you're meeting, okay? Because it does make me feel like they are a little bit, for some reason, what's coming to mind is like further back in time, okay? So these may be ancestors that maybe you did not meet in this human experience. And I feel like a lot of you, the ones that you've been working with, are ones that you did meet in this human experience. So that way you could kind of be introduced to this in a more comfortable way, right? Now you're really comfortable in this journey. And so now we can meet ancestors and really kind of have faith and trusting their ability to help us guide us as well. But actually, I feel like they're going to take you a little bit deeper, but that's just the point. That's just exactly the point. So, yeah, so, and they were, at this high vibing energy here. So, we're gonna, so we'll tap into that, maybe a couple other things here, but yeah, okay, so I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you're feeling called to, tip your Clarista. If you need anything from me, that is in the description box below. Level Up Exchange, also description box below. Love you, I love you, I love you. We'll talk soon.